So what were you guys seeing in the industry that prompted you guys to start Nook? I mean, obviously there was a need and there was a kind of a gap, I guess, that you guys are looking to fill, and going back to the 50 plus group, I guess, because that is, I mean, you can look at it two ways. It's either good or bad that the 50 plus group is the primary group for credit unions right now, but that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, I actually think it's a good thing, but you're right, it is a different show.
Yeah.
But the thing that prompted us to start this business was really based off the whole idea that credit unions have a really hard ability to focus on any one given thing, and that's just by design, not by their fault or anything. So if you look at the job of a credit union marketer right now as an example, they have to focus on all of these different things, and I mean, who are your members? Your members are incredibly diverse in every aspect of the definition of diverse. And then on top of that, you have all of these different business units within the credit union. So lending, whoever's in charge of deposits, whoever's in charge of insurance. If you have wealth management, there's somebody there. They're all telling the marketing team, I need you to help my business grow.
Oh my gosh.
So now you have all these different complexities. So it's like, how do you really get in and start to focus on that one member that you want to really do business with. And I think that the challenge is, if we're doing the model how we're doing it now, we're never going to be able to, because there's just not this ability to do that focus. Even if you had the resources to do it, it's just kind of the system right now is kind of unstructured in that way.
Gotcha.
But if you take an approach like we're doing, where you almost say, hey, this is almost like its own little thing. It's its own subsidiary. Still feels and looks just like the credit union, but it's a different area of focus. Then I think that's the way we make it work. And then you tell the credit union marketing team, keep doing everything you're doing. Like, we're not saying you're doing anything bad. We don't want to replace that.
Well, you're making it easier for them, it sounds
exactly,
like.
Exactly. Yeah. We're saying you can keep doing all the stuff you're normally doing, but then we're going to niche by niche focus on how do we build a deep loyalty and trust with each individual group. So, we're a young startup. We just got started in January, so we're just on the 50 plus today.
Right.
But longer term, we want to go into small business owners and young professionals and all of these different groups. And eventually I would like to see this situation play out where the credit union is kind of this middle hub, and we build all of these focused, specialized brands essentially around it.
That's cool.
And really kind of goes back to the whole SoFi comment. That's kind of one of the ways I was looking at this industry that's working really well, is these specialized neobanks, that are out there. But I think credit unions can do it as just taking a focus. You don't have to go invent a new brand or a new financial institution. You just have to focus more deeply on people, and then they will reciprocate by doing more business with you.
Well, and they have the data to do that as well, right? So they have the data in each of these demographics. So they can do that, and you guys can come in and help them out with that. Is that kind of what the process is?
Yeah, we don't really necessarily need any sort of data from them, because so right now what we've done is our own research to determine what do we think are the important niches for the industry, and we'll continue to do that. And obviously, with us becoming a QSO and taking on more credit union ownership, we want the credit unions to influence what we do next in that regard, know. And I already know they're all going to tell me that I need Gen Z or the young, the young professional one. But so those things will be coming soon. But we take that approach kind of independently of just looking at like demographic trends and doing our own analysis there versus looking at what's actually happening at the credit union, because each credit union is different in their own regard, but for the most part we're fighting the same fight. And 50 plus demographic as an example, I know every single credit union out here is going to tell me we have a lot of them, but I think they can also tell me probably too that we probably could do a better job of building trust with them and getting them to, really bring all their products and services in with us. And that group, especially right now, is doing a lot in terms of, different things in life and buying second homes, getting insurance products, doing wealth management, planning for retirement, buying the boat, buying the RV. Like there's a lot of activities happening right now that we need to be their financial partner for.
Yeah, and still in their prime earning years as well. So if not at the peak, so for sure.
Yeah, the bulk of consumer spending happens in that group, and it's expected to continue continue to grow. Like, it's not going to shrink in the next 20 years. It's going to continue expanding.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you guys are spot on. You're right on the right target for sure. So